From Wits and Weights, I'm Philip Pape, and this is Nutrition Science Daily, bringing you the latest in nutrition, fat loss, and health science, all in under 5 minutes. It is Christmas Eve if you are listening to this when this comes out, and while Santa's getting his milk and cookies ready, let's talk about a little more controversial topic, and that is raw milk. Advocates claim it is more nutritious and natural than pasteurized milk, but health experts warn about the serious risks involved. Raw milk is just milk that hasn't been pasteurized to kill any harmful bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria. And supporters of raw milk say that pasteurization destroys beneficial nutrients and enzymes. But research shows that pasteurized milk actually does retain most of its nutritional value. According to the CDC, raw milk is 150 times more likely to cause foodborne illness than pasteurized milk. Outbreaks linked to raw milk have resulted in severe illnesses, especially among children, pregnant women, and those with weakened immune systems. But if you're tempted to try raw milk, and I know raw milk was all the craze back maybe in the paleo days, about 10, 15 years ago, I bought some myself locally and I had it. I thought it was delicious, but I do understand the health risks involved. Same thing with many other foods when we talk about meat, eggs, and whatnot. So consider the following. First, look for pasteurized milk that's labeled organic or grass-fed if you're trying to get something that is, we'll say, higher nutrient quality. Again, I'm not dead set over this. It really depends on what your goals are. If you're just trying to get milk for the calorie content and the macros, pretty much any milk will do. If, hormones and things like that used to be a big concern. Most dairy farms, even conventionally now, will not use hormones. So look for those things on the label. The second thing is you can incorporate fermented dairy products. We talked about that on a recent episode. We talked about kimchi, but you could also incorporate yogurt or kefir as far as dairy goes, and that provides you probiotics that you might be looking for in raw milk without the risks of raw milk. And then finally, remember that pasteurized milk still contains the big things like calcium, protein, vitamin D, fat, right? All the stuff that we're looking for in milk. So the bottom line here is that while raw milk definitely has its fans, there are some advocates for it. The risks may outweigh the benefits for you. Again, it depends on the source. Maybe you're hooked up with a local farm and you trust them and you're not as worried about these risks. But just in general, this is what the data is showing us. So in that case, you can stick with pasteurized options for yourself and also for Santa and the whole family tonight. For more evidence-based guidance on controversial health topics, check out Wits and Weights, my main podcast, and share this episode with someone curious about the raw milk debate. And don't forget to leave out those cookies tonight.